how they say it, that I wasn't Christ-centered enough. And the peeps we trying to reach wouldn't understand your speech. I told them it was cool, not an issue. I ain't so judgmental. Thanks for your advice. I'm just not afraid of heights. Like Christ wasn't afraid to mix spit with mud. As if he couldn't fix vision with one word, I'm sorry. I get my creativity from my father. Have you ever been to the aquarium? Google the coral reef for Pete's sake. Thanks for your advice. I just lost my fear. Like I'm not afraid of a blank canvas. I ain't afraid to beat a canvas. I've been marred in the potter's hands and God don't use erasers. All on purpose. But what keeps you up at night? Are you afraid of midterms or budget meetings or the board of directors? Thanks for your advice. I just lost my fear of gravity. Since His Majesty came and grabbed me, I've often wondered, how loud does an alarm clock need to be to wake a dead man? Maybe you're right. I am too creative. I'm afraid of being wrong. But if I am, tell me. I am afraid of correction. Humbly embrace lessons, just like you shouldn't be afraid of, city permits. Submit to the process. Because there's not one city permit that can stop what Elohim permits. I'm so comfortable with sovereignty. I'm so done wasting words. And I'm so tired of lying to my father and the mirror. See, that's where I get my courage from, my spine. It ain't naturally stainless steel. But you can have freely what I've learned from failing miserably. And I guess the statement shook me because honestly, man, I'm terrified. I'm terrified of wasting time. But you can bet your good graces I ain't afraid of their faces. Hearts of men wax cold. Out your mind soul. It's the guts to say no, then nosedive. Follow commandments that don't make sense. God says, learn to walk worthy. And if you understood the cross, you'd see that command was such a paradox. I think I understand now. Between heresies and Pharisees. Between schemes to get rich and work to attain wealth. See, this is why I graciously smile. Because truthfully, they scared. They scared like most of us are. That you finna waste another weekend. Spend a couple $100 to do the same thing you've been doing. You scared like I am. That your ideas, your dreams, they ain't original. That you are just like your parents. You are okay with mediocre. Your product, it's mediocre. Your ministry, it's mediocre. And the best you've ever been and ever will be is so-so. Homie, this ain't a movie. You might go bankrupt and fail like the rest of us. You scared like I am. That I have grown irrelevant. Like, is this really happening? Am I still rapping? Still doing the same thing I was doing when I was 15? You scared. That you only give because it's a tax write-off. Or to Africa to prove you ain't racist. Hey, when's the last time you gave a gardener a cup of water? I don't even know our groundskeeper's name, and that vato has a name tag. You scared. You born eagles walking among chickens. As if these agitated shoulder blades ain't never sprouted wings. Like you scared that your chairs, they way too comfortable. And the cost of these two speakers could have fed an entire country. I don't even bother you do it. I was recently told I was too creative. That shook me to the core. Because I have no excuse for fear. I should be roller skating around Saturn. Looking down at satellites. Flying. If you mustered up the bravery, you would get this one day. See, I fooled you. This ain't a poem. This right here is a runway. Why you ain't flying? Why you ain't flying?